Everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven, and thank you very much for joining me today. And today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I created this ephemera box. So as you can see, you can put tags and cards, ephemera in there, and it is a nice little box for a swap, or you could make a few of these and put them on your shelf and have a nice little collection. So the finished size of this box is 5 inches by 3 1/4, so you can fit, you know, some good sized tags and cards in there, and you can see that there's a lot of room. You could even fit more dividers in there. So these are what the dividers look like, and yeah, really nice little box. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and let's get started. So to make this project, you're going to need some cardstock that measures 7 7/8 of an inch by 6 1/4. And on the 7 7/8 of an inch side, we are going to score it at 3 1/4. And then we're going to turn it to the opposite side, okay? And we're going to score at 2 1/2. Then along the 6 1/4 inch side, we're going to score it at 5/8 of an inch and turn it to the opposite side and score at 5/8 of an inch again. And then we're going to fold and burnish on those score lines. We're going to start doing some cutting. So we're going to cut up these score lines here. So we're going to cut up this one just to this big score line here, and the same again here. And then we're going to give these a trim. So we're going to give them a trim at an angle like this, okay, and on the next one and on the next one. So it looks like this. Do the same to the opposite side. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to add some adhesive to the outside of these tabs. I want to distress it with my vintage photo. So the next piece of cardstock you will need is 3 1/4 by 4 1/8 of an inch. Now you're going to get a pen and a ruler, and on the 4 1/8 of an inch side, we're going to make a tick mark in the center. So we need to make a tick mark at 2 1/16 of an inch, and then we're going to come down from the center where we put that tick mark, and we're going to tick mark at 6/8 of an inch. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and then so the tick mark that we made at the 2 1/16 was just a guide to help us get this tick mark here, because this is the one that we actually need. So now what we're going to do is we're going to draw a line from here to the corner here. So try and get that lined up and draw a line, and then we're going to draw a line from here to here. Like so, and then from here down to the bottom here. So again, just tick mark at 2 1/16 and then draw a line down the middle, and we're going to cut this bit away here. Okay, and then these are going to be our side panels that's going to be attached on here to bring our sides of our box. So just grab a pair of scissors, and or you can do it on your trimmer, and just cut up those lines. When we fold this up, they're going to go on the side like that. But again, I want to distress these pieces. So now we can assemble our box together. So we're going to peel off our double-sided tape, attach these now. So we're going to line up this edge with this fold here, and make sure it's level at the top and bottom. Once you're happy, you can press that down, and then we're just going to work our way around like so, and then on this side here as well, and then we're going to come to this side, and again we're going to line this up. And there we go. So that is your box. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make the dividers that will go inside. So for your dividers, you will need 6 pieces of cardstock that measures 4 3/4 by 3 5/8. Then your patterned paper needs to be 4 5/8 by 3 1/2. So I've only cut 6 pieces of paper because I'm only covering one side, but if you wanted to cover both sides of your cardstock, then you'll need to cut 12 pieces of patterned paper. Okay, I've already added my tabs along the top here. So I've done 5 already, and I'm going to do the 6th one with you. So the paper I'm using is this gorgeous Vintage Dreams by Craft Sensations, and this was from the range. So we're just going to assemble this together. So I've got my tacky glue for this, like so. And then the next one where I'm going to add the tab is along here. So I'm going to get my last one, which is this one, and I'm just going to line it up on here, so then I can position this where I need it to be. So again, I'm just using my tacky glue and place that here like so. Turn it over and then add the next one. Okay, and then make sure that's all stuck down, and there we go. So we have our dividers, and I forgot to mention I have distressed the edges. So now we need to decorate our box. So for the patterned paper, you will need, I'm going to cover it on the outside and on the inside. So for the front here and on the inside, these pieces measure 4 7/8 by 2 3/8. Then on the back, which is here, and also on the back here, you will need 2 pieces that measure 4 7/8 by 3 1/8, and they will go there, and also on the inside here. Then for the sides, you will need 4 pieces, so 2 inches by 3 1/8. Now to get this angle here, you'll only need to do 1, because then you can cut the rest, you know, use this as a template and cut the rest out. So let me just double check which side I will be so let me have a look. So this one goes on here and then on here. I want to make sure that I'm cutting the right side. So then this side, so I need to cut it from here to here. So you're going to get a pen and a ruler again, and we're going to tick mark 6/8 of an inch down the side of our paper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tick mark at 6/8 of an inch, and then we're going to draw a line from this corner here to that tick mark, and we're going to cut that bit off there. Okay, so just grab a pair of scissors, or you can use your paper trimmer, whichever you prefer, and you've just got to remember that you're cutting the angle the right way for it to line up with your box. Do you see what I mean? Because like these are different here, because that one goes there and then that one goes there, and it'd be the same on the inside. So you just got to remember you're making sure that you're putting the angle the right way, and then you can use it as your template and cut the other ones out around that. So I'm just going to distress my paper, and I'm just simply going to now add this to my box. Okay, so there we go. So if you wanted to add patterned paper to the bottom, you can. I'm just going to leave it plain, but that looks so pretty. Now we're just going to decorate the box. So I have a bit of lace here that I thought I'm just going to add across the front. I'm going to leave it quite simple. I don't want to over decorate it. And then I have this tags, cards and ephemera label that go on here, and then I'm just going to add some flowers around the edge, which are these ones here that I picked up from the range. So I'm going to go ahead and attach them, and then I'll be back. Go. So I've just left it quite simple, and then all that's left to do is just to add the cards. So they will sit in there like so, and there we go. And then you just add your tags and your cards or your ephemera pieces, and you know, you could label them on the tabs. And wouldn't this be nice for a swap for someone? Or you could make quite a few of these and have these on your shelf. Really quick and easy to make, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, as always, give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. And till next time guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.